Rumpole of the Bailey was produced in association with Croft Port.
You may like to know that 2 Rumpole videos are now available.
Next Wednesday at 8 on Thames, it's the second leg for Leeds and Rangers. In Glasgow, the Ibrox crowd was stunned into silence by a Leeds goal in the first minute. But the Rangers fans soon had something to cheer about when the home side put in first one, then a second goal. Now it's the return leg at Ellen Road. With the scores effectively level, it'll be winner takes all in the latest Battle of Britain. Live and exclusive coverage of the European match, Leeds versus Rangers, next Wednesday at 8 on Thames.
Just about to start on Channel 4, 3 short films based on stories of seduction by Mary McCarthy, Dorothy Parker and Ernest Hemingway.
On 01 tonight we've got Ray Liotta, we've got Tom Jones and we've got David Bailey. See you later.
There are lots of words used to describe wine, but we believe you only need to remember 3. Thresher wine shops will help you get more out of a bottle of wine.
For breakfast, there's usually muesli.
Who wants the muesli? He eats usually.
It's Alpen. A-L-P-E-N.
Anyone can make even the most difficult things look easy. Because anyone can use Microsoft software.
New Timotei Honey-Rich Conditioning Cream. Our most enriching way to healthy-looking hair.
George is a man in demand, but it's not just for his blow dryer. Goldie Hawn and Julie Christie both want to be shampooed by Warren Beatty next Monday at 10:40 on Thames.
Now at 10 o'clock, today's national and international news from ITN.
Parties stop fighting in public over Europe. But Lord Tevitt keeps up rebel pressure on Maastricht. Lamont explains the push for non-inflationary growth. Man charged after big Semtex find in London. And a possible Middle East breakthrough. Rabin and Hussein inch towards a peace deal. Good evening. The Prime Minister tried to get his backbenchers back into line on Europe tonight, telling them they couldn't pick and choose from the Conservative manifesto. If you have any doubts about policy, Mr. Major said, come and talk to me privately. Don't go on television. He admitted some government failings, On the pit closures, Mr. Major said, "We got it wrong." The pep talk to the 1922 committee, in which Mr. Major spoke of the Conservatives united being a formidable fighting force, won over some MPs. But others said they'd still vote against the government or abstain in the crucial Commons vote on Europe next Wednesday. The issue dominated Prime Minister's questions this afternoon, and before that, today's Cabinet meeting.
Long list of government problems. That's public spending and Europe. Final decisions on public spending have been put off until another day, but Europe demands decisions. And John Major got unanimous support from his colleagues for a hard line on that issue. The motion for debate next week is not yet published, but it will call for the Commons to support the Maastricht Treaty. Labour will vote against, which led Mr. Major to accuse John Smith of wriggling over Europe.
If he can't keep his principles in opposition, he'll stay in opposition.
It's a bit rich to be accused of a U-turn by a Prime Minister who's done a U-turn on devaluation under ERM, who's done a U-turn on pit closures, who's done a U-turn on economic policy, and who's done a U-turn on his undertakings to this House.
I seem to have touched a sore spot, replied